but it don't matter, no, cause I got you, babe. Quick update on my life, guys. Arms strong as shit, like what? Push-ups and pull-ups and stuff. And then hold on, I'm gonna give y'all an update. Y'all, I drank some water too, so this is like, you know what I'm saying, tight. But okay, so content creator is something that I'm doing, full-time content creator, then I also have events. But I'm tired, bro. I post so much of my life involves social media, and I low-key hate it because my mind doesn't have a break. And that's what I feel like one of the things that I want to have a solution to in my life has been. It's when I go after something, I fully do it, bro. Like I fully do it. Like there's no, it seems like my mind is completely fixated, like a balloon over my head, a limit over my mind of just social media. So I'm like balls deep, like nuts going in, like full focus on social media. So the variance in my life applies to mostly social media. So like, for example, instead of if I'm not feeling it, if Instagram, if I'm not feeling it, instead of like going outside or looking to like play the piano or something, I would literally just go to TikTok. And then if posting on TikTok is weird, then I'll go to TikTok live. And then if that's weird, then I might do a Twitch stream. I might try that. And then if that's weird, then I might post something on X or Threads. And then I created this Twitter account, this low-key Twitter account where nobody knows it's me until everybody knows it's me. And then it's like, oh my gosh, she said that. So what I'm saying is I've been getting tired. Like I've had these dreams before, but for example, I went to sleep last night and I was still on TikTok in my sleep. I was still doing stuff in my sleep. Like it was like I never went to sleep. There was no rest because it was almost like everything that I was doing was just me trapped in my own mind. So that, number one, that freaked me out about the whole reality thing because it wasn't a dream. It was literally just me continuing with my own, like doing content in my sleep and TikTok live. And it was restless, not restful. It was restless and it was tempestuous. And then this morning it was just like, okay, all I want to do is like get up and like go to breakfast for myself and like sit there without my phone and be light and not think about that stuff and just have a hole in the parachute of content creation. You see what I'm saying? But nay, bro, nay. It was just all content in my sleep. So what I'm saying is I'm really tired. I feel restless. There feels like there's a pressure on my head. And I don't want to get to a point just like I did with golf where it's just like, hell no, this is too much, bro. Like this is way too much, I'm sorry. Because that's what I did that's a point of view of what I did with golf. Like, bro, I try so hard for something. Like 10 hours a day, this is all that I am. This is all my focus. And then when it gets to the point where it's just like, okay, here, it's just like, hell no, nigga, I'm sorry, I don't even want that. Like, this is too much for me. And I feel like this is too much for me. But I don't know what else I would do with my day if I didn't do social media. But I feel like trapped in the mind, just like Katniss Everdeen or what was that, the Game Makers thing? In the games, it was just like somewhere that she was at the moment. And that's how I feel with content creation. One thing I recognized the other day is that these things that I'm doing, content creation and stuff, it's not all that I am. It's just a leaf. And when I try to make it everything, I feel like that's when it becomes a problem. It's not even the root of the tree. And what I really crave is like the root of who I am instead of just leaf. And sometimes I feel like I'm constantly trying to F a leaf and constantly trying to juice a leaf until it's like, but it's in like to become the root, but it's not, it's just a part of me. And I feel like that's maybe one of the reasons why I feel like I'm like striving and toiling, but also I'm seeing things move in my life. Like there's content creators, opportunities coming up. There's, like I'm gaining followers on TikTok. Every time I go on TikTok live, I get like 30 followers. I'm recognizing opportunities So there's like opportunities for me to make money, but also, yeah, bro, there's just, yeah. So I recognize things moving, so I don't just want to stop and be stagnant, but I do want some balance. So I wanted to allow myself to have some balance. I want to allow myself to let go of content creation and just to be me. But it's like, what does that look like? Because like Instagram, I feel like I've been trying more stuff and more variants, but I also feel like I haven't been posting there out of fear a lot. So Newton's third law, like it's tough, because ever since that guy told me, he commented on my post, this is very concerning, prayer hands, and I blocked the shit out of him. Ever since he said that, I haven't really posted what I wanted to post. I've just posted quote unquote appropriate things. And if you know Instagram or TikTok, then you know that there's a conglomerate feel of like TikTok being free and Instagram being like a stuck up asshole place, because like all the weird adults are on there. All the 70-year-old men who just comment on my freaking stuff are on there. So yeah, okay, just an update, bye.